This happened several summers ago when I was in high school. I remember it was an extremely humid day. With summer break just starting and nothing much to do, I was taking a nap with the AC blasting. Having only been awake for a few hours, I think I was still in a half-asleep state. Suddenly my whole body became paralyzed and unable to move. While I'd never had a full out-of-body experience before, I was no stranger to that sleep paralysis feeling. Also, since it was daytime, I didn't feel too scared. But after a while of being unable to break free, I sensed something was off. I had the blanket on since the AC was on, but it started slowly sliding down under the bed. If it was just loose and fell from my weight, it would have dropped sharply all at once, right? But that's not what happened. It really slid down inch by inch, very slowly. Like someone was standing there gently pulling the blanket down. That's all I could think. This is bad, I thought, too terrified to even open my eyes. And I still couldn't move. Then I heard the blanket flop down. In that moment, I felt a human presence right beside the bed. Even with eyes closed, you can kinda sense when someone's close by, right? I felt someone standing there. And right after, scared the hell out of me.
Tudo julgado por uma comissão formada. Tudo julgado.
I desperately told myself not to open my eyes, just staying completely still. No idea how much time passed, but the paralysis lifted and the presence was gone. I carefully scanned the room after opening my eyes, nobody there. Getting up, the blanket was under the bed as expected. Despite having the AC on, I remember being drenched in sweat. I couldn't stand being in that room anymore. So I quickly changed and went to my parents' restaurant nearby. I wanted to tell them what happened, but figured they wouldn't believe me anyway. So just ate and left. Afterwards, I visited a friend's house and told him about it. He didn't seem to really believe me, but kindly entertained me with karaoke, bowling. Ate till close to midnight. By the time I headed home, the terror had subsided somewhat. Bathing then entering my room, what happened earlier still bothered me. But I tried to sleep anyway. But I couldn't fall asleep, restlessly rolling around. Just as I finally started feeling drowsy and about to nod off, I fell into paralysis again like earlier that day. Then a tremendous noise started. I had no idea what was happening. Bang 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 bang. Bang 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 bang. Bang 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 bang. The sounds wouldn't stop. They seemed to be coming from the wall at the foot of my bed. Bang 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 bang. Bang 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 bang. Bang 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 bang. It was like someone banging on the wall of my room. I wanted to yell and call for my parents, but of course couldn't make a sound. I didn't sense a presence, but the fear was unforgettable. Next thing I knew, it was morning. I must have fallen asleep at some point. Bizarrely, I remembered the events vividly, as if they just occurred. Going downstairs, I asked my parents, "Were you banging on the wall in my room last night?" They said, "Of course not." More importantly, the old man next door passed away. Get ready to go offer condolences later. I broke out in chills. I told my parents everything that had happened starting the previous afternoon. Dad just said, "Strange stuff happens sometimes," and went silent. Since it was so uncharacteristic, I kept asking if there was more to it, but couldn't get anything out of him. However, recently while the three of us were having a meal, I brought up the story again. Then Mom told me this: "We've lived here since I was in 8th grade, not a new building but pre-owned. Before we moved in, a family of she lived there. 2 brothers who were quite close often played with the old man next door. Having no grandkids of his own, I guess he doted on them like his own. But that family had to move away, which was really hard on the old man and brothers. The place sat vacant for about a year before we moved in, and by then the old man's health had declined, forcing him into the hospital. So while I had talked to the neighbors, I never met the old man himself. He probably just wanted to see those boys one last time," Mom said. I thought so too. That fear remains unforgettable, but I feel a little kinder now.